All right. So the other question that I think there's been a lot of confusion is with regards to the National Visa Center, the NVC's role in K-1 fiance visa cases. So the National Visa Center, I like to describe it, it's basically a go-between between USCIS here in the United States and the US embassies and consulates abroad. The National Visa Center's role is to collect documents that are required for the interview phase of the case for spouse visas, for visas that will be happening at a US embassy or consulate abroad. Where I think the confusion is coming in is there's a lot of people who are confused about fiance visas and what National Visa Center does with fiance visas. So for fiance visas, it's different than with spouse visas. The National Visa Center is not in charge of collecting documents. They aren't in charge of, there is not a portal. For spouse visas, there's something called a SEAC portal where you get in and you upload your documents and you fill out an online application. That doesn't exist with the National Visa Center for fiance visas. Really, the role of the National Visa Center with fiance visas is that they literally assign a case number for that US embassy or consulate, and they hold on to the file until the US embassy or consulate abroad lets them know, hey, we have appointments and interview spaces available next month. We have this many available for fiance visas. Please go ahead and send us those files. So that's really the extent of the role of the National Visa Center for fiance visas, assigning a case number and holding on to that file until the US embassy or consulate lets the National Visa Center know to go ahead and forward it to them. Especially right now with everything that's going on with COVID, there's a much longer delay for interviews to be scheduled for fiance visas. And so the National Visa Center has just been holding on to those fiance visa cases in countries where there is a longer wait. And you might receive notifications from the NVC that let you know, we're still holding your file. Right now, there's nothing you need to do. Just wait until you receive a notification from the US embassy or consulate abroad, letting you know you can take the next steps on your case. So hopefully that clarifies some of the confusion. I know a lot of people have been asking, I have this fiance visa, but the National Visa Center hasn't sent me a case creation notice, and I don't have a way to log into the portal to upload documents. And that's because you won't be doing that for the fiance visa. So again, I hope that provides you clarity on that question. So, and if you're wanting to get more information about the immigration process, you can visit immigrationforcouples.com. And we have a lot of free resources, including a free green card webinar that you can register for and watch to get you some clarity on your immigration journey. All right. I don't see that we have any questions or comments here today on Facebook Live, so that is fine. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all next week. Take care.